When I begin to think of Sister Betty Elmer, I think of loyalty, generosity, and perseverance.
Where do I even begin talking about our wonderful Sister Betty?
I met Sister Betty when I came to the Mount 19 years ago, and she actually was working at Mount St. Mary Academy in Little Rock, Arkansas at the time, and she served on our board. And so I have known Sister Betty for many, many years.
She is such an inspiration for all of us, whether it be as a teacher or as a work grant coordinator, as a science teacher, theology teacher, or simply a friend.
Well, she was a fine student. I've had her in several different courses, especially in high school. She liked things to learn. She was very interested in scientific topics. She worked hard at school also. Mm-hmm. When she didn't get time to do her lessons at home, she did them quietly during another class. Mm-hmm. She was not too fond of mathematics, if I remember correctly, but we got along fine with that.
In my history, Sister Betty never referred to me, my, mine. It was always our. Our school, our faculty, our teams, our boys' teams, our girls' teams. It was the way she addressed when she went about her work and include her ministry. It was always ours. Mount St. Mary's High School, ours.
Sister's love for Mount St. Mary has been such an incredible and moving gesture. This woman is selfless. This woman loves Mount St. Mary, but more importantly, she loves the students.
I came to know Sister Betty through the work grant program during my summers here at the Mount. I was able to spend just a little bit of time each summer, a couple weeks with Sister Betty, and during that time, she really got to know me. She really came to know my face and would always seek me out and say hi, enough to where I come back to the basketball games or the volleyball games and homecomings, and Sister Betty always approaches me and says, "Anna Karen, how are you? It's so good to see you." Whereas I never had her in class, and so you don't ever think that you'll have a lasting impact on some of your teachers, but Sister Betty's warmth and her leadership have really attributed to lifelong connections, lifelong friendships with her.
And she has watched me grow as an administrator and helped me grow as an administrator, and has been such a huge part of the Mount, not only in teaching many years ago and then coming back and serving as a board member, and then coming back as a teacher, and then now to help with the work grant program and to be an integral part of helping with our Plus and Cornerstone students. And so we are blessed to have Sister Betty, and I'm blessed to have known her for the past almost 20 years now.
We'll never be able to replace her service as well as her love and the grace that she presents to each and every one of us.
Now we begin to think way back in 1905, 5 students, girl students, were enrolled at Mount St. Mary's. And throughout those years, there was always a sister faculty. Well, in January 2019, Sister Betty would have been the last sister faculty member. So we would have to say, for many, many years and many times, her generosity that she has served and give in ministry, we want to pray and bless her and ask God will give her the generosity of heart to continue, that I know in her next chapter she will continue to give to others.
Sister Betty, I want to take this time to thank you for your service, for your time, and for your vocation. You answered the call many years ago, and now we are here to thank you for the gift of your life to our Mount family. We are blessed with your wisdom. We are blessed with the service that you have provided. But more than that, we are thankful for the many blessings you have bestowed to everyone that has come across your path. And as we continue to celebrate your life and continue to celebrate your service, I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you for all that you have done.
Thank you, Sister Betty, for your service to the school and making sure I stay on track whenever I lose my focus during work grant.
Thank you, Sister Betty, for being an example to me and being a role model in my faith and in hard work. I really, really appreciate you telling me about your life and about how much you love our school.
Sister Betty, thank you for your lifelong time and dedication to Mount St. Mary's. It's not only impacted the lives of your students, but our families as well.
Sister Betty, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for everything that you have done for the Mount. Thank you for everything that you have done for me personally. You have done so much for our school. You're such an example for our students of hard work, and your dedication to our school and to our kids is second to none.
And so, Sister, we, your Mount family, thank you for making us who we are as a family. And as we say so long, but not goodbye, just simply so long, always, always know that your Mount family will always pray for you and will always love you, and we will always hold you in our hearts. Thank you, Sister Betty, for being who you are.